And we're back with Chapter 4. For pigs, the bell tolls. I don't think that's a very good name for a chapter, but this is my favorite chapter. We're about halfway through the game, coming up to the halfway point. This is kind of like this chapter is the halfway chapter, so I guess we're at the beginning of the halfway chapter. This is Twilight Town. Ugh, this place gives me the creeps. Is this Twilight Town? Hey. It's been a long time since anyone's come from outside. You've come from far away. Yeah, those clothes of yours. I'm pretty sure you guys must be adventurers, right? You certainly are. So far this has been a pretty good adventure. I don't know. I think it's time for things to get a bit melancholy, a bit sad. A bad time? Oh yeah, no, like, this place is a bad time. Gee whiz, I don't know. Who says gee whiz? I have a tiny bit of a cough, so I might clear my throat throughout this Let's Play, throughout this episode. I'm so sorry in advance if you don't like the sound of someone going... I do have to do that. I'm just getting over a very, very intense cold. Okay, so there's a curse in this town, and whenever the bell rings, one of the townspeople turns into a pig. I have the hiccups as well. And I think it's very funny that the pigs are like low poly CG render pigs rather than like the paper cutout style. Like they're just a completely different art style. Oh, that's such a good design for like a beat up old man. And it seems like every town you visit in this game has like a town elder. And like this one is just like a weird, like I don't know what they are. Are they like voodoo dolls or something? Like they look like they're made out of like patchwork, and he's got a chunk of his head missing, and you can see like fluff on the inside. I'm not the sharpest fellow, but I do believe you're adventurers. That's what the others said. Yeah. Come to my home. I wonder where he lives. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's going into the obvious door. There you go. Oh, I don't even have to go in there for the game's playing for me. That's great. I do really, really like how the front wall and door will like pop down. Really, really selling that whole idea of it being like a two-dimensional diorama. Yeah, our town has been cursed. Whoa, cursed! I love Biscuit's replies to things. They're so enthusiastic. Yes, cursed. That is the right word. Oh yeah, we gotta go to the creepy steeple. That bit there was in red, but I pressed the button too fast. People who haven't played this game haven't seen it. We're going to a haunted house called the Creepy Steeple, and it's a big-ass haunted house. It's a very good haunted house, actually. You know, all things considered. I'm a big fan of haunted houses. If they're not done right, I get pretty pissed. I really, really like the Haunted Mansion, actually, in Disneyland. That's a good haunted house. I like the house that's behind the old Bates Motel. That's a good haunted house. Not really haunted, but, you know, there's some dark stuff going on in that house. That's enough to kind of sell it as a haunted house. I don't know... Actually, Let's Fight a Boss. We've never recorded our Halloween episode in a literal haunted house, but we have recorded it in an abandoned Supermax, and I think one time it was down in West Cork. We recorded an episode, I think it was outside an old abandoned hospital, so it was like where the nurses lived on site. And yeah, no, I'm not making that up. Like, our Halloween episodes are recorded on location. Like, why would we ever pretend to do that? Like, to lie to someone and, you know, pretend we're doing a bit. Like, we obviously record our Halloween episodes in a spooky location. I only bring that up just because we've got the 2019. Yeah, that's it. It's 2019. The 2019. I keep thinking it's 2018. The 2019 Halloween episode. I can't believe we're nearly at the end of this decade. Holy shit. I was talking to someone else about it earlier on that like it's going to be 2020 soon and like we're going to be done with this decade. We could start a new one. Maybe the next one will go better. I think the decade we're in started off strong and then it just kind of got sadder and sadder as, you know, people became more aware of stuff not actually improving like we thought it would, and seems to be going in the opposite direction instead. Anyway, yeah, welcome to my Paper Mario Let's Play. If this is, you're just tuning in on a select episode, and this is the one you've picked, yeah, I'm talking about the situation, whatever that means. I don't know. I think this town is so good. This is actually like such a 2019 town. Just, it's not as good as it used to be. So there was someone crying in here. I saw a little speech bubble saying sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. What have we got in here? Oh, a customer. Sniff. I'm sorry, we're not open right now. Sniff. Oh my god, that's so sad. A pig. Went to the woods yesterday to collect herbs. Herbs. I'm gonna have a glass of water. Oh, how ironic that she called him a chauvinist pig and he turned into it. Wow, that's some good writing there, everyone. Wow. Oh, okay, so this is the actual gag that, yeah, it's got like a lame joke, but now she's going into a whole fucking spiel, and you just have to sit there. Do you know what? Intelligent systems, you got me. I completely forgot about that. That's actually very funny. No, because like what you were saying was so cliched, and then all of a sudden it that was very good. Can I take something in the storeroom? It's locked though. Oh, okay, so the key's in the woods. I think you do actually have to come back here later on to get something. I don't know. Can we start heading towards the woods? A nasty monster lives in the woods past here. I'm serious. That's what somebody said. You still want to go through even after hearing that? You need the mayor's permission. The old monster in the woods. I like how meta this game can be. Like, whoa, the bell rang, Mario. Doesn't it mean someone's gonna... Boy, I'm psyched it wasn't my turn to get pigged. Get pigged. Like, it's not like real, stamping on your foot, wink wink, nod nod, look how fucking clever we are. I think there's a nice playfulness with their humor. Okay. Whoa, this ain't good. Don't you take this pig as the mayor? What are we gonna do now? We need that dude's that dude's okay to pass. I love that he calls the mayor a dude. Oinky doinky. Wait, did he say oinky doinky or just no oinky oinky? Although I do think oinky doinky is that would have been such a like a positive reinforcement for a pig to say, like, are you okay, little pig? I'm oinky doinky. Oh, okay. Whoa, the gate guy's gone. Oops, nope, not gone. The stubborn dude's a pig. Well, hey, that's actually pretty sweet for us. No pig's gonna get in our way. Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Also, yeah, there's swearing in this Let's Play. Just letting you know now. Gonna swear. Gonna say the F word. That's right. Fuck. And I'm gonna say the S word. That's right. Shoelace. I know some bad words. Alright, let's hit this. That's not how you hit it. That's... There we... Great. What a... That doesn't do anything either. That moon looks really cool, and I love the gradient in the sky. It's hot. It's got some nice... Miami Nights kind of... Miami Nights kind of color palette to it. I hope the sound's okay. Yeah, so... Since the last time I played this game, a bit of time has actually passed. But I guess in the world of the internet, you wouldn't notice that. So maybe I'm giving away secrets. Oh wow, their health pool is pretty big. Ow. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's just charging. Okay. But yeah, so a bit of time has passed, so I might not feel as in sync as I did the last session I played, because the last time I was playing it a bunch of times in a row. That's so loud on the controller. But it's such a fun move. Alright, let's bust. Ow. Oh my god, that's so much. I'm gonna put this guy out in front. Alright, Biscuit, you gotta deal with it. Come on, buddy. Boom. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm just back from a holiday in California. I was over there on a road trip with my dad. We flew it to San Francisco, hung out there for a couple days. Then we rented a car and we drove along the old Route 1, which I think is kind of called the Pacific Route Highway. So we drove along with California on one side and the Pacific Ocean on the other side. And we drove from San Francisco to LA across a couple of days, and we stayed, like, in San Francisco and in LA, we stayed in nice hotels, which is cool, you know, that's kind of how a holiday should be, stay somewhere nice. But then when we did a road trip, we stayed, without booking in advance, we just stayed in, like, really, really shitty motels. And that was super fun too, because like it doesn't really matter if you stay somewhere bad for like one night. Like it's fine. You'll get over it. So it didn't matter too much that we stayed somewhere bad. Like I'd be real bummed if I had to stay there for like a whole week. But fortunately that wasn't the case. But yeah, it was super cool. I really like visiting America. I know I always make fun of that country. It's kind of hard not to. But I do it out of a place of, you know, I am trying to be nice. I'm not trying to be mean. Like you can make fun of Ireland back. I know, like, we're pretty funny too. But yeah, I really like California. I had a great time. It was my second time in LA, and I definitely enjoyed it more the second time because I kind of knew what to expect. Because that place is like so hot. It was like, because like. It's autumn now, or I guess fall, as you say in the States, but it was still like 30 degrees during the daytime. I'm not sure what 30 degrees is in Fahrenheit, but 30 degrees Celsius is like peak summertime weather. The booze sheet. Oh, that's actually kind of handy. I'll hang on to that one. Okay, I've got a use for that. Oh, look at this dude with the spiky helmet. Oh, no you don't. But then it was my first time in San Francisco, and wow, that place is great. Like, I've been to New York. I've lost how many times I've been to New York. I love New York. New York's fantastic. But you know what? San Francisco is a super cool city as well. Like, oh no way! Oh, it's one of those ones where he comes back from the dead. You motherfucker. Okay, hammer, a single enemy using. Oh yeah, let's try this one. Did he like... No, I messed that up. Yeah, I really like that when he like winds up the hammer attack. It's like twisting tissue paper. It's so good. Oh my god, they're all charging. This isn't good. Do you know what? I'm gonna do the gulp attack, but I better not mess up. What I'll do with Mario is I'm gonna use that item I just got, booze sheet. I don't have any other items. Oh man. I'm gonna use it on myself. Sorry, something just came up on my computer that... That's great. Alright. I'm using my computer to record this Let's Play, and I thought I had turned off all my, like, unnecessary apps, but there was one that was like, do you want to do a software update? And it's like, I really, really don't want to do a software update right now. I've got shit to do on this machine. It's capturing footage, some sweet, sweet footage. My escape footage. No, why am I jumping on that guy? Here we go. Yeah, I love San Francisco. Like, LA's cool. I was super into going back to LA. I'm real into like expensive street fashion and brands, so I really like shopping in Fairfax and Melrose. I'm one of those guys that goes to the Supreme shop, and I went to the new Rip and Dip shop. I like Diamond as a brand. They're super cool. Huh. Okay, I can't do this yet. Can I? No, I don't have that move. Just yet. Roink. No. Okay, I do have that key though. Do you know what? I actually should have already used that key. I don't think the enemies are back here yet. No, it's okay. Where was I? Yeah. Okay, so I'll start with LA first, even though it was the second place I went to. There was this one shop that's new on Fairfax, and... Okay, so Tyler the Creator and his crew that aren't really, like... They kind of had a falling out, not really, but some of them aren't as close as they used to be. What am I supposed to do? Do I not have the... What did I pick up? I'm trying to do two things at once now, and I'm being an absolute... Yeah, that's the black key. Does that not do... I want to open something else then. Let me see. Let me just check these doors. Okay. Where was I? So... Odd Future used to have a shop, I think, back at the beginning of the decade. Like, you know, in 2012, 2013. But that's been and gone since. But now Tyler, the Creator, has his own shop. I guess that's kind of more just his style, and it's called Golf Wang, which I guess is, you know, based on Wolfgang. You know, you just swap around the first letter of each word. And I think it's just been recently opened because they were pushing the album Igor, and it definitely wasn't there 2 years ago when I was there. No, I don't want to use the in. But it was such an obnoxious shop. Obnoxious shop. The way it was that it had like a little guardrail outside, and like this is just like a closed shop. But it had a guardrail outside for where I guess a queue is meant to form. But I was in Fairfax at like 11 o'clock in the morning when all the shops just started opening up. And so I go to the door and the door is closed. And this is like a, you know, like a glass door, a glass sliding door. And it's not open. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they're just not open yet. And a bouncer comes from around the corner and he's like, and he just like looks at me and he goes, just one? And I'm like, yeah, it's just me. And he's like, okay. And he opens up the door and he goes, all right, okay. And I'm like, are you guys open? And he's like, yeah, we're open. And I'm like, oh, okay, I know what's going on here. This is supposed to be like some sort of fucking, you know, one customer at a time or a minimum amount of customers, nightclub kind of setup. And he's like, have you ever been in here before? And I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, don't touch any of the clothes. Don't take any photos. And, if you need assistance, just say it, but like, keep your hands to yourself. And I'm like, alright, sure, dude. And I walk in, and I'm like, this is insane. And I'm looking at all the clothes, and none of the clothes have any like price tags on them. Do I not have a move where I can... I meant to get that move. No, I don't have it. I have that one. And I've done this puzzle, like, so many times. And I'm sure whoever's watching me is like, I know how to do it. But... But the thing is, buddy, it's too late at that point. Because by the time you've watched this, I've already figured it out in another episode I've recorded. Oh, I guess I'll just go back to where I came from until I just... click on the right thing. Anyway, so I'm walking around the Golf Wang shop and none of the clothes have any prices, and the clothes aren't even that nice, and like they have like loads of promotional stuff for his new album Igor, and like that's a cool album. I like that album. Well, I'll try the shop again. Do I just keep talking to people? But yeah, like the clothes weren't that nice. And I spent like maybe 5 minutes in there and I felt like kind of pressured to buy something. It kind of had that kind of vibe where it's like, you know, buy something and get out. But I didn't want to buy anything. Like there wasn't anything nice there. And I actually was kind of like, I'd love like a really cool like Golf Wang baseball cap or something. You know, the baseball cap that says golf on it. But the baseball caps that said golf on it weren't nice. Like they weren't made out of nice material. They felt like they wouldn't last more than 6 months. I don't know. They weren't good. No, I'm not going to be that guy that checks every single bush. Yeah, so I just left. Like there was some cool stuff in there, like not clothes-wise. It was kind of done up so it looked like someone's apartment. It looked like a cool like pad, and they had for the promotional stuff for Igor, Tyler had these like life-size statues. Oh, I keep pressing that button. Life-size statues of himself made. What am I supposed to do? Like I know I'm supposed to get cursed by that creature. But where? Where's the curse? Is that in here? No. Oh my god. Guys, this is so sad, but I know I'm doing the Let's Play right now, and this is so unprofessional, but I'm gonna have to go on my phone and remember where to go. And I think the next time I do this, I'm actually gonna like prep myself in advance, because I know there's one chapter coming up where there's a lot of to and froing, and I'm gonna need to like look it up online in advance, because like there are some bits of this game where like it is not communicated to you clearly where to go. So I'm just gonna look up Paper Mario Thousand Year Door walkthrough on my phone as I say this. I know, this is so lame. How dare you? Like, imagine if like an actual Let's Player did this in the middle of their walkthrough, or in the middle of their like Let's Play, looked at a walkthrough. Like, how disrespectful. And like, guys, I'm sorry. Guess I'm not a real Let's Player. Like, I'm not. Like, this isn't meant to be like anything taken seriously. Whoa, there's like, it's telling you all sorts of things. Like, did you guys know that... Hang on, I'll go here. This is amazing. I never knew this was here. It should be here. Let's see, let's see. Look, there's a star piece here. Isn't that amazing? And then what else we got? Oh, it tells you like which bush to look at to find the thing. Oh, and I'm not doing that. Alright, in the First Woods area there's a barn. Walk into the doorway and head left and get the black key. After you get the key, jump for a corn block and then continue into the woods. The bricks on the ground can be smashed, blah blah blah. Okay. In the next area there's a pig and a fallen tree. Use Coop's shell to grab... Oh my god! I am a... numbskull. I'm gonna say it, a numbskull. Yeah, I'm a complete numbnuts. A complete Wally. Where's Wally? You know what? Here's Wally. Yeah, actually in Europe it's not called Where's Waldo, it's called Where's Wally. And so when people were like, oh look, it's Waldo, when, you know, it's clearly Wally. Like, I don't know where the fuck you guys are getting the name Waldo. Oh my god. This is so obvious. And like, I know whoever was screaming at me was like, oh my god, use your fucking brain. I do not know how to use my brain. I'm so sorry, everyone. You know what? No, I'm not sorry. That was really, really, really hard. And I'm sure 15-year-old Bryan could figure that shit out right away. Like, he was like, duh, I know how this game works. Like, can't trick on me. But, like, 30-year-old Bryan, who's, like, old as shit and doesn't know what the fuck's going on anymore. Like, I have no idea what day of the week it is. Could be Saturday. Could be Wednesday. Doesn't matter. I don't know. Alright. Oh my god. This isn't working out at all. I don't know. Like, I'm sure whoever's watching this is having a fun time, and that's good. I'm happy for you guys. What do we got here? Okay, so here's all the stuff. May as well get all the stuff. Thank you. That's super handy. What do we got here? Do I have any bad slots? I don't think I do. No, I don't. But that's fine. Anyway, I've got the black key, so I can open up the black chest. Hold up. Hey, who's there? I just heard a voice. There's no way that people could be here. Seriously. That's just so unlikely. Huh? What's that you say? You've seen a chest like this before? Get out of here. No. I'm not like those chests, I promise. Look at my eyes. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not, seriously. Just get me out of here. You'll see. Don't make me beg. What? Come on. You know how ridiculous you sound right now. I'm laughing in here. You honestly think I'm going to curse you when I get out? Curse you? Well, I did plan on doing something to you, but it's not so much a curse as a really wonderful new ability that would allow you to go to special places. Doesn't that sound nice? That does sound nice. Oh, come on, please. Just find the key and open the chest, okay? I know it's here somewhere. I just can't go look for it myself, because I'm in here. Yeah, to be fair, you are. You can't go in. Can't go out if you're already in. So pretty please. Alright, let's do it. Oh, thank goodness. You're gonna let me out? Oh, happy day. Whee! Fools. Oh no. I've been cursed again? What were you expecting? Did you think a lovely lady would pop out or something? Now I'm gonna hit you with the king of curses, the cursiest curse ever. Fear my terrible power. You will know the pain of having your body roll up. Be cursed. Whee! Now you're cursed, loser. Savor your suffering. When this curse strikes you, you won't even be able to walk. That's how awful it is. Your suffering amuses me. Now you're cursed plight, so I can laugh all the more. Just press and hold R, and then rotate the control stick repeatedly. See, this is what I was trying to do earlier on by the collapsed tree branch, but I was one step ahead of myself. I thought I had unlocked this ability earlier on, but I had not. And for that, I need to slow down and check myself. Yes, I understand. Oh no. Yeah, this is definitely more of a curse than some sort of special ability that can get me to new places. Gotta get there faster. You know how it is. Is that another text from Peach? What do you got for me? Oh, it's... I don't want to read that. Boring. Not for Bryan. Not for me. Not for Mario. Not for cool kids. Only for lame wads. And I'm not a lame wad. And anybody who's watching this Let's Play is definitely not a lame wad either. We're all like the coolest of dudes. Alright, let's advance forward correctly. I love how your like partner kind of like vacuums in. It just goes, just sucks in. Alright, I know what to do now. I know which partner to use for this bit. I'm not a complete moron. Excellent. Alright, so now we can get into the woods. But before we do that, I just want to see, is there any... Of course there's not anything there. I need to calm down. How far am I into this? I'm about like half an hour into this Let's Play, and I've covered maybe 15 minutes of ground because I was... I'm gonna say it, I was dicking around. Being a silly man. Just a silly goose. Okay, Madame Flurry. Let's body slam these flowers. Like, I remember the first time I saw her in like Nintendo official magazine. She was one of the promo images. I was like, oh cool, a ghost joins you again. Because in the previous Paper Mario game for the N64, oh yeah, they could send you to sleep. You better watch out for those guys. In the previous Paper Mario game for the N64, there's a Boo in it, but she's called Bo, and she has a ribbon, like a bow in her... well, she doesn't really have hair, but she has it in her head. And I saw Madame Flurry, and I was like, oh, cool, a new ghost. But she's not a ghost. She's a wind spirit. Oh, sweet, more star points. Oh, nice. Yeah, so you'd normally get 12, but I got... Oh, sorry, you'd normally get 6, but I got double this time. Not too shabby. Alright, I'm going to switch you out for... Not Goombella. Sorry, Goombella. Like you're ever going to get sent out. Wow. Game of the year. Look at this. Excellent. Kind of sounds like a pig's oink. I don't think it is. Or maybe it is. I don't know. It's just a funny noise. My little... Oh, nice. I'll hang on to that one. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, no, you don't. Where else did I go in LA? One of my favorite bookshops in the whole world is there. It's called The Last Bookstore. I think if anybody is an LA native, they know exactly what I'm talking about. That place is super cool, and this is speaking as someone who used to work in a bookstore. What? That doesn't work? Okay. I guess I'll keep that in mind. I'll do a multi-bounce, but not on the last one. Oh, no, you don't. Actually, yeah. Oh, they run away too. Phew. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want someone busting on me. No way. Don't be throwing rocks at me. Oh, that's a tricky move to do. Actually, you get about 5 or 6 hits out of that. That's not too bad. There you go. Getting styled on. I styling. I profiling. Oh my god. Dude, I gotta watch out for my health. Yeah, no. This ain't good. Ooh. What? Okay, I'm gonna take this guy out first, right? Maybe I might do another... Might give me the thing? Let's see. Yes! I don't need to re-heal. Because my health's maxed out. Nice. And everyone in the audience is going fucking mental. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'll just do a jump on this dude. That should knock him out. Alright, he's good. The Last Bookstore is a super cool bookshop in LA. If you're ever in LA, I recommend check it out. Super fantastic. I also how is this? I also saw Promare, the new Trigger movie, in the cinema there, because it's still in the cinema in America. It's getting a once-off screening in Ireland in late November, which I will also be seeing because it's a super great film. Really, really, really enjoyed it. If it's still in cinemas, or, you know, if you're able to go see it somehow, you know, physically or, you know, cyberly in the cyberspace, do check that film out. It's super good. I love Imaishi, super cool director. Been a fan of his since I saw Dead Leaves, like a very long time ago as a teenager. Gurren Lagann's super cool show. I love that show in college. And Kill la Kill's great as well. And Patty Stalking and a lot of the short films he's done. I think he did an episode of Ori Cutie Honey. I think the first episode's directed by him. That's a great first episode. That show's fucking weird. I don't know if this is going to do anything. Okay, it did 1. Wow. Oh, I don't want to waste it on him, but I may as well. Alright, there you go, Buster. Buster. Why the hell did I say Buster? Where was... Okay, so yeah, I saw Promare in the cinema, just because, like, most of the shopping malls in LA have cinemas on them, attached to them. And I was like, there was one night where I was like, oh my god, I could totally see Promare. So I did, and it was awesome. So that was a cool thing I did in LA. With the hammer throw, just like the Hammer Brothers. Alright, well, all my stats are back, which is good. Now, I need to... There's a gap I need to squeeze through. And it's somewhere... Where is it? Or do I need to switch out the party members? Madame Flurry, have you got anything for me? Yeah, there we go. She's always good for secrets. It's so weird that you don't have your partners. I think I said that before. It's so weird that you don't have your partners when you walk in the background. So you can switch out partners, but it's like, doesn't really matter. Anyway, he's back anyway, because I'm in the foreground. Okay. I know a pipe appears here later, or something to that extent. Or I think he like moved the rocks. Kind of remember this puzzle. Let's just see what we got here. No, that's not it. That's definitely not it. Let's see. No. How do I get past this part? Am I gonna have to look at the... Whoa, what was that? That was like a weird noise. I haven't heard that. That was a really scary noise. Yeah, wow, that's really gonna... That really made a difference. How do I get past this part? I'm really, really sorry, everyone. For the second time in this Let's Play, I have to look up my phone and check out the walkthrough. Because I cannot remember what to do. Walk to the right until Mario comes upon a section of the ground that is darker than its surroundings. Blow on this area using Flurry, or do a butt stomp. Okay, look, I'll try this part here. Okay, then do the butt stomp. Okay, that totally would have taken me a while to figure out, so... There we go. See, what's messing with me is that I can remember how to solve the second half of the puzzle, but not the first half, and so I keep going one step ahead of myself. This happens as well when I replay games like Phoenix Wright, where it's like you remember, or like Danganronpa, where like you remember beats of how to solve, like, or like how to get from A to B, or I guess from how to get from A to D, but you can't remember how to get from A to B to C to D. Does that make sense? Just things are slightly out of order. I'm going to do the Earth Tremor attack. I'm going to keep messing up the timing on this, so I'm going to be real quiet while I do it. Oh my god, that is shameful. Like, it looks like it's going to do a load of damage, but it's only going to do, like, yeah, 2. Ugh. Okay, I'll try the Gulp attack. Gulp is always good against the clefs. Yeah, look, does a shit ton. Okay, nice. Oh, but no, oh jeez. Yeah, you really, really don't want to be asleep for these bits. I hate whenever this happens in a JRPG. Or I guess in an RPG, although I don't really play RPGs, I only play JRPGs rarely. I guess it always happens in Pokemon, when you fight against Psychic types, they always send you to sleep, and it fucking sucks. It just makes me so mad. I'm like, I love going to sleep. I'm a sleepy guy. Like, when it's time for sleep, I'm like, oh boy, dream time. Because I love having dreams. Because I'm a big daydreamer. So, when I get to dream, you know, when I get to regain my energy and also get a dream out of it, that's awesome. Love dreams. Dreams are good for you. Anyway, I don't like when you get sent to sleep in games. Okay, I keep getting sidetracked, but maybe that's the point of Let's Plays. You're playing the game, you're talking about something, and then you're like, where was I? Oh wow, we're here! The creepy steeple. That's such a good haunted house. Yeah, this is Creepy Steeple, that nasty monster's place. This place wigs me out. Wigs me out. Look, Gonzalez. Oh yeah, I forgot he's got the Great Gonzalez, and he keeps calling him that for like the rest of the game. Yeah, let's just get the Crystal Star and get out of here fast. I'm going to top up my health just to be sure, and I'm going to save this game just to be sure. The gate is locked, and you can go down the well, and there's some stuff. Actually, I don't know if I should be No, I'm not going to do this right now. You do have to come back here later, but I'm getting ahead of myself again. Alright. So this is how you get into the creepy steeple. Some real tricky puzzle there. I shouldn't be dismissive of the puzzles. I've already been dumbfounded by 2 of them. This game was like way harder to beat as a kid because like we had dial-up internet, but we didn't have like high-speed broadband internet. So I think there was one bit of this game and I was stuck on it and I just could not figure it out. And this isn't the kind of game where you can like brute force your way through something. I just literally couldn't like line up where I was supposed to go. I can see there's a little star piece. There we go. I saw that. And I remember I went to where my dad works because his office had high-speed internet, and I printed off like I went to like GameSpot.com, which are still around today, but they've been around since like forever. But this was in like the mid-2000s. I went to GameSpot.com and I printed off the Paper Mario 1000-Year walkthrough for the specific. My friends are all gone. I'm so very lonely. That's such a good design for a Boo that they have like fucked up shark teeth, grin, and like just these weird dotted eyes. I don't know, like Boos don't normally look like that. They look way more aggressive. But yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I had to print off one of the chapters for Paper Mario. I think it was the 5th chapter actually, because the 5th chapter is very difficult if you don't know exactly where to go. Now, with this one, you could definitely tell that you need Madame Flurry to blow it away, because you can see that there's a peeled bit of paper. But I just think with some of the other parts, like, you wouldn't immediately know to blow it away. What's in here? I know I just blew that away. I just want to see what's in here. Okay, well, I can't can I open that? Oh, no way. I let out all the booze. Okay, it's quiz time, interloper. Just now when the box opened, how many of us boos came out? I'd say about 200. Good, very good. Take this, Matt nerd. Oh my god. I completely forgot how many boos came out, but it looked like 200 of them came out, so... Okay, so that's locked from the other side. Anyway, so now there should be boos everywhere up above. I know I'm down in the basement here, but or not in the basement. I'm not even in the basement. I'm in like, yeah, there we go. See, I know how games work. I know video games. I know a game. Drop flower power used when Mario attacks by one. That's a handy one. Yeah, I should upgrade my badge powers in a bit. I do like focusing on health and flower power slots first. So yeah, there should be boos up here now. Oh, what's wrong? No, I wouldn't be mean to a ghost. Promise. So you'll notice that there's a cool design on the stained glass window. The second time I played this, I kind of noticed it, because you don't really notice it the first time, or you don't notice what it's meant to be, but now you do. So I think the boos were blocking the doors before, but now they're not, so... Oh, there's the bats. Okay, so you can hit the bats with the hammer, and it'll kind of put them onto the ground plane. Where you get to fight the boos as well. Boos aren't too bad to fight, except sometimes they turn transparent. Let's see here. I'll jump on the boo. Oh, and there's a second bat up there in the top corner. Alright. There's the loud part on the controller, which I'm sure the microphone is picking up, but that's just because the GameCube is a very noisy controller. Oh. Can't get him now. That is such weird timing, I would not know how to dodge that. Okay, so he's going to be invisible for a turn. And how do I get that ghost down? Ooh. Tactics. I'm just going to defend for now. And then I can use the mini eggs. How am I meant to do that? I thought I did it right. I don't think I've ever used that move. I keep messing that up. Alright. Let's take this guy out. That's right, I'm styling on you. Can't get away from the style. I wonder can Madame Flurry get them? Her jump is weird, where it's got like a weird like range. It's got like a height to it. Let's see if I can body. Oh yeah, so you can. They're called swoopers. Yeah. I think the first scene in Super Mario World, in the third area, the cave, that has the cool like bass music. I love that song so much. Alright, that enough to take him out? Good stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, Los Angeles, the last bookstore. Very good bookshop. I used to work in a bookshop. I don't know, I'm sure I've spoken about this before. I might have on the podcast, or did I talk about this before on the Let's Play? I think someone asked, I gave a bunch of people on the Discord a list of questions, or, you know, stuff you wanted to ask. Like I think someone asked about like part-time jobs, or kind of jobs you did as a teenager in college, you know, before you kind of set out in your career path. Because, you know, I work in animation now. But yeah, I used to work in a bookshop, which in terms of working in retail is probably on the better side. Like, you don't really get any like nasty or aggressive, or like, well, like you would still get like shitty customers, but like you wouldn't get like awful customers the way you would if you worked in like a McDonald's or something. Because I guess like McDonald's just is what it is. But working in a bookshop, you get a lot of intellectuals, let's say, as customers. And they know more than you, and that's fine. They can be all about that. They can be all about their book smarts. The toughest part about working in a bookshop, I think, was... I don't know what this is doing, but I guess I should be hitting them. Toughest part about working in a bookshop, like, it wasn't really the customers. The customers were grand. Like, the worst you get is if someone wanted a refund, you gave them a refund. But the bookshop I worked in, it didn't do cash refunds. It only did, like, that. Like, if you got a refund, they would give you a store credit. And so people would be like, I don't want store credit. And we're like, well, we don't do cash credit, or, you know, cash refunds. And, like, that is within, like, buyer and seller law in Ireland, that, like, you don't have to give a cash refund if you don't want to. You can give a store credit refund, because it still counts as a refund. So explaining that to customers, especially at Christmas time, or, well, like just after Christmas, because people are returning unwanted gifts. Because because like, this is during college, but I would always work in the bookshop around Christmas time. So that was just the you know, the week before Christmas and the week after Christmas. And the week up to Christmas is super busy, and then the week after Christmas isn't busy at all up until just before the January sales start. But there'd always be a couple people, like, the day after Christmas on St. Stephen's Day coming in. Yeah, because the bookshop was open on Christmas Eve and St. Stephen's Day, because I guess that's the other tough part about retail, is that, like, you don't work office hours, like, you're working, like, daytime hours, and shops are open. Some shops are open 365 days a year. But yeah, it was kind of tough. Also, like, I guess when you're, like, you know, 19, 20, you don't really mind. But yeah, the day after Christmas, there'd always be people returning books, and you'd always get one person, or, like, there would always be the customer that has, like, rehearsed their, "I'd like to return this book, please, and I'd like a cash refund" speech, and they've rehearsed it in advance, so when they come up, they'll say it to you, but they kind of, like, mess up their lines because they've, like, overthought it in their heads. Okay, I have to be real careful here, actually. Because I've got 2 poison mushrooms. Oh my god, I knew this was gonna happen. So when this happens, all your, like... Yeah, it all goes cut in half and everyone in the audience leaves. Oh no, that sucks. What's he gonna throw at me? Okay, never mind. I'm overthinking this now. But you would always have a customer that, like, wants a refund and they don't want a credit note, and you're like, it's policy, it's not my policy, but this is how it is. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. I think working retail is always good. It kind of teaches you that the person behind the counter is a person, and I don't know, like, I guess as a kid you don't really appreciate that kind of stuff, or like know that the person serving you might be having a bad day, and like you can't really ask them how they're feeling. I don't know where to go. You can't really ask them how they're feeling, but you know, you just kind of give them the benefit of the doubt and you cut them some slack. You don't make their day more difficult because it might already be kind of difficult. So you just leave them to it. And like, that's any form of, you know, retail service industry. You know, I'd say it's even tougher if you work, if you're dealing with food. Like my partner Rebecca, she worked retail as well, but she was in food service, you know, making sandwiches and stuff, and that seemed real tough. Like that is like way tougher than anything I had to deal with. I've never had to give customers their food, and I'd say that's real tough. So like, you know, fair fucks to anyone who has to do that, because that's not an easy job, and it's not something you want to spend like your whole life doing, and unfortunately it is for some people that's how they make a living. And so I guess when I did kind of like, I do think it is a good learning experience, a good life experience to work retail and kind of know what it's like to do, you know, simpler jobs, I guess, jobs that feel the same every day. You know, like maybe the first week is kind of fun because you kind of have like this new job rush, but then it kind of very much quickly settles into, oh, this is the job, this is what it's going to be like. I don't know what to do. Can't remember how to solve this bit. I'm actually just going to check one more thing. I think I know. Like a couple of my friends are still working retail. They might have gone back to college, or they're in between something, or like honestly, like some people who've worked in animation, it's like, oh, I know what this does. It's a stairs, right, and it pushes between a north and south door. And I think this is the middle door, and I think the middle door, yeah, it just drops you down. So I want to go... I'm just studying the map up here. Do I want to go into the foreground or the background? If I go into the background... If I go into the foreground, I can grab a thing. I may as well just grab that thing, and then I'll go into the background. I think that's what I need to do. Okay, so I'll call the door forward first. Okay. So it's going along the Z-axis. That should be okay. Is Madame Flurry okay? Oh yeah, no, she's not okay. Her health is like real bad. I actually might swap her out, even though she's super handy for all this. Okay, Coops, you're in for a bit, but like, Flurry's who I need right now. Coops, come back. Is he gonna come back? There he is. Okay, got the key. I'll just drop down here. I love how the ghosts are just trying to scare you, but they're just like this weird, like, particle generation that's just like flying around and going, ooh! It's very good. So I have my phone handy here, and the first 2 or 3 times I did this Let's Play, I didn't know what to talk about. And so I asked some people to feed me some questions, just so, you know, I'm not talking in complete silence the whole time, or talking in complete nonsense circles about nothing, which is still happening, where I'm like, I'm talking about something, and it's like, it only takes like 5 minutes to talk about it, but it's taking me like 15 minutes because I keep getting distracted by the game. You know what, doing a Let's Play is really hard, actually. Fair fucks to anyone who does a Let's Play full-time, like does these full-time. Just doing stuff in general is hard. Like, obviously retail is the hardest shit ever, but talking, playing a game and talking and like overthinking it and wondering like, oh my god, am I saying like anything of value? Is it meant to be of anything of value? This is just supposed to be some like Let's Play. Am I getting too... Oh my god, I need to go here. Flurry, here we go. Gonna be okay, girl. There we go. We're all okay. Guys, girls, and everyone in between. Every person. You're a person. I hope we're all doing okay. Anyway, it's so hard to do a Let's Play and not get sidetracked about 5 different things that are going around in your head. And I'm real high energy at the moment because I'm just back from my holiday. I'll get to this in a sec. I'm just back from my holiday and I've had jet lag the last few days, but today's the first day where I feel like I have a lot of energy. I might actually get into some of my energy stories in a bit. I also need to talk about San Francisco because I completely forgot about that because I was too busy talking about retail. Anyway, if you have a tough day at work, I feel, yeah, like, I feel you. I get where you're coming from. It's okay. Enjoy the good days of work. Enjoy the days off work. I'm off work at the moment because I'm just back from my holidays, but I have a couple extra days booked off just to kind of to reset my body clock and reconfigure everything and get back into it. But I need to stop getting sidetracked and get back into the game. Hey, hang on there, Slick. What are you doing interrupting my me time? Okay, so everyone, this dude here in the chair, I think this is one of the best character designs ever. I just think everything about what this dude is about is amazing. And I remember growing up thinking to myself, I want to be like this when I'm an adult. Like, what he's got as like an achievement is just what I want to aspire to be. Like, he's just absolutely brilliant. And I love how he talks. You simply must be joking. This is the monster that the poor mayor spoke of? Who are you calling a monster? What's your problem? Why do you need to pick a fight? I'm busy thinking up new pranks and stuff. It's not easy either. They'll get lost. Of course you guys won't. No way you ninnies go away quietly, am I right? Like, isn't that amazing? Because, like, we're in a haunted house and there's ghosts everywhere. And, like, this is clearly just some dude, like, with a bedsheet on him, pretending to be a ghost. But, like, he's got a little party hat, he's got little red shoes, and he's got, like, a blue bow on his chest. He's just so good. Alright, and he keeps calling Mario Slick. Like, alright, Slick. I think that's his voice. He's like, fine, yes, I turned the villagers into pigs. Big deal. Big deal. You foul boar. Whatever would possess you to do something that mean? Well, you know, they're all so depressing and boring and dim-witted all the time. I like to imagine that's his voice. I'm not doing that voice. I made that very abundantly clear that I'm not doing cartoon voices. I've watched other people do Let's Plays of this game, and they go all out and do the cartoon voices. Anyway, this dude, who doesn't have a name yet, which is important, it'll get to it in the storyline, he just thinks it's real funny to turn people into pigs. Let's play, Slick. So yeah, this is the boss of Chapter 5. This is actually a very interestingly paced chapter, because you don't expect to fight the boss so quickly, but you do. And so I remember as a kid being like, wait, I fight him now? This is nuts. Like, there's something going on here. And like there is, but you know, you gotta savor it. Haha, gotcha. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I guess I'll get down and dirty if you're gonna play like that, Slick. Ah, no way. This guy isn't that tough. I can get you. Just gotta play it nice and slow. Just keep jumping on him. Actually, yeah, I forgot how handy Flurry is. I keep underusing her because she is good. And I'm doing some nice timings. There we go, getting a couple of nices. See if I'll do a stylish here. No, I didn't do a stylish. Ain't no styling. Alright, so my attacks might miss now because there is mist on the stage. Yeah, like so. Time to regroup here. So you think you're a couple of heavies, huh? Well then, my dear friends, if you thought changing folks into pigs was impressive, then you're gonna love this. I've got something very special for you here. What? Dude, are you scanning me? How'd you like them apples? No, that's magic, people. Now you're fighting yourself. I'm a dang genius. So yeah, he's copied my moveset. It's nuts. I have to fight... Yeah, he's basically like a shadow clone. But yeah, like, this dude's real into pranks and tricking on people. I love that he's just called question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. He's a tricky dude. Oh, he's got the hammer and everything. Yeah, look, it's just a silhouette of Mario. Oh man. Like, he's not that tough though, but like it is kind of like it's so shady that he copies you. Like, get a new identity, bro. Alright, I'm gonna put Flurry in front. So I'm a bit worried about my health. Can I get it? Nice. Okay, if I've got all my star power back, I may as well, yeah, I'll do the sweet treat move. Just to replenish my health a little bit. Now watch out for the poisons. Oh! Thought I was gonna miss that one. Oh no. Oh dear. Look, that's enough to work with. I can make it work. Oh, my fortune. What do we got? Okay, that's good. Alright. I think I got this one in the bag. Usually this fight's a bit awkward, but no. I got this. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Hold on, what? Huh? You beat me? I did? Oh, I guess he's got nothing left in him. There we go. Wasn't too bad at all. Got the crystal star. So yeah, that's a pretty quick chapter. We're just finished it in about an hour. Nice. Mario defeated the Scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th crystal star. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse by now. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 crystal stars will be done in no time. With his back to Creepy Steeple, Mario sets out towards his bright future. Yeah, may as well save. Yeah, no, I just really like this chapter. It's just it's nice and neat. Oh, mercy, was that it? This fellow was so easy. I was rather expecting more. Well, I suppose we got the crystal star, so let's leave immediately, So yeah, there we go. So, as a kid, I was at this point, right? And I stood here with the controller in my hands for about a good 2 minutes. And I'm like, what's going on? Why hasn't the camera followed the characters? And I put my hands, back onto the grips of the controllers, and I press the A button. And I'm like, hang on. What the fuck is going on here? And I'm like shaking. Because I've been bamboozled. I've been tricked on. Like, that dude just stole my identity, and now I'm just like, he copied me and replaced me, and now I am just a shadow of my former self. And he's gone off with all my stuff. What the fuck am I gonna do? Help? How's my health doing? It could be better. Alright, well, let's get my health back. Okay, I have some coins, but I don't look like Mario. I look like a fake Mario. This isn't what I meant to look like. I guess I'm stuck like this until further notice. This sucks. Alright. Well, I better catch up with them.